and somehow it's working out pretty good. But whether it's gonna be good enough for me to stick around after January when I get my W-2, I don't know. Don't know. The positive things about this company, well, as you can see, I'm driving a brand new truck. They maintain their equipment real well. They have sold many used trucks and trailers. In fact, I saw one model of trailer the other day that was 14058. See, this company has their trailers are marked in a certain way. They're marked by batches, so they can tell which model or which year that trailer was, how old that trailer was commissioned in the company. And the latest trailer that is being commissioned to this company is the model 140 models, which is a really good trailer, because I'm a big fan of utility trailers. I think utility trailers are really nice. They're well built. But I am not so big on a Carrier refrigerated unit, or the reefers. No, not that kind of reefer. Right, Eric? Eric would know what a reefer is. But in all seriousness, I like Thermo King, period. But these new trailers that they have now, this 140 series, have Carrier units in them. And in fact, I think I did a video not too long ago about that. But this new trailer have that, again, they have the Carrier, and well, I'm not in this job to like the equipment. I could care less about my equipment, really. I could care less if my company treats me like a number. I'm out here to do a job and get paid. I'm out here trying to make money for my family. And I'd rather have a company that would treat me like a number and run my behind off, make me money, and make money for my family, than to give me smoke up to my chimney and tell me how good I am and how precious I am to the company, and not take care of my family, right? That's just my motto. I'm not out here to make friends with the company and sacrifice the welfare of my family. But anyway, the good things about this company is, once again, their equipment is really good. They're new. Now, what are the chances of you getting a brand new equipment once you work here? Well, this company has they have a few local, depending on where you live. By the way, we have terminals in Modesto, California. We have ones in Gooding, Idaho. We have one in Irving, Texas, which is Dallas Fort Worth. We have one in McDonough, Georgia. We have one in New Jersey. We have one in Allentown. We have one we have two actually. No, we have one in Wisconsin. We got two warehouses in Wisconsin. But our main terminal is in De Pere, Wisconsin. We also have one in Winter Haven, Florida. So what are the chances of you getting a new equipment at this company? Well, you will probably get the best equipment available if you're over the road. Because the way the company looks at it is they want the best equipment over the road to minimize the the equipment maintenance. Because anytime that you have a truck to be fixed over the road is going to cost you an arm and a leg. So certainly you don't want your substandard equipment to be out in Arizona somewhere and get fixed and breaks down all the time. So over the road drivers get the higher pay, get the best equipment. And then you have regionals. Regional would be, for example, if you're out of De Pere, Wisconsin, you will run through Minnesota, Iowa, Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, and Michigan. Those, and some parts of Ohio. Those will be your routes. And they will get the used trucks. That they also have a different set of pay scale. I think they get paid, I don't know. They actually get paid higher per mile than the over the road drivers. But honk to impeach Obama. But they don't get as many miles as we do. They have multiple stops. They sit a lot. So what they do is they will compensate those drivers. It's almost like at the end of the month, at the end of the week, they make as much money as we do, or a little less. But they just have a different. They have a different. I don't know. Duty, I guess. What else is good about this company? Oh, they're very good in getting you home. If you set up your home time well in advance, they will get you home. They will not say, well, we got this hot load that you gotta run this before you go home, kind of a thing. As long as you set up your home time well in advance, they will get you home. I'd like to point out something I have never seen. Look at this trailer right here, this Swift. Okay, Swift, I can't slow down because you want to move over. We're climbing a hill. Just stay right there. There's nobody behind you. Okay, look at his tandems. It's almost right on the middle of his trailer. I have never seen a tandems in the middle of a trailer like that. That's just way out there. What happens when he makes a really wide turn? He's going to wear out that trailer tires in a heartbeat. He will twist and bend that thing real bad. Home time, yeah, they will get you home very regularly. As far as paycheck is concerned, they will pay you every week. As long as you can turn in your paperwork before 4 p.m. on Monday, then you will get paid on that Friday. But anything after 4 p.m., then you will get paid the next Friday. And we have now used TransFlow scanning system. So all you got to do, which is that gives me an idea, is future video. Let's just say you have a delivery to make on Monday morning, like what I'm going to do this Monday. All I got to do is find me a Love's truck stop, Pilot truck stop, or the Flying J, because those are the only one that offers that. I will go in and scan my paperwork. As long as I got it scanned before 4 p.m. Monday, then I will get paid that Friday. A while back, they did not have the scanning system, but they did offer us to scan our paperwork using our cell phones. I hated it. So what else? They do offer lease purchase at this company with 0 down. You can walk away anytime you want. No background check as far as credit check is what I mean is, and of course you can't work for any company without a background check. But I wouldn't do it. I would not do it. In fact, from what I've heard from other drivers out there, they're hurting really bad. There are no more owner-operator kind of a deal. You don't own an operator. You're a lease purchase program driver. And one particular driver that I know that is doing that, he's making less money than he would be as... First he was a company driver. Then he got the itch. He bit into the sales pitch of being a lease purchase driver. And I tell you what, he's making less money as a lease purchase program than when he was a company driver. Remember the rules, people. Remember the rules. The house always wins. Okay? The house always wins. So when you go and lease purchase a truck or equipment at a company that you work for, they will make money in every aspect of that business. In countless ways we don't even fully understand and don't know anything about. Most of these companies are exactly like Obama. Obama has promised to be the most transparent president in U.S. history. Right? We've heard that. That is a far, far different from the truth that we know of today. The same as these companies. These companies will not show you the rate confirmation. You don't know how much that you don't know how much that load really pays. They can just be making those numbers on top of their head, and then they will give you the percentage. What if the company will say, well, we'll give you 99% of what that load pays, but they already taken 50% off the top. So yeah, it ain't gonna work for me. That's all I'm saying. It ain't gonna work for me. So and a lot of these guys that do the lease purchase program deals, they're the newcomers. They are so gung-ho, they have that tourist eye is what I call it. A tourist eye. When you go to Las Vegas, wow, everything seems to glitter glamorously when you go to Vegas. Wow, the lights and all this, everything is just super spectacular. But after you live there for a couple months, even though the lights are still shining, but they're not glittering anymore, right? You get my analogy, right? The lights are still shining out there, but to the local people that lives in Vegas, those light bulbs don't glitter. They just light up. They just don't, they don't have that glitter like the tourist that goes there. Oh boy. Good things about this company. They got good equipment. Well, I already mentioned that. They got good equipment. Look, man, all I'm saying is this company is is a company, a trucking company. If you're looking for a company out there that is, what is it? Family, home oriented, where your family and you're a valuable person, I don't know. They have over 500 drivers to deal with. All I can say is give them a break. They're not gonna be able to treat you like a brother or a sister on a daily basis. And if you're looking for a company that works and operates like that, you're in the wrong business. And I think most of you out there have figured out that I'm a realist. I deal with reality, and I've learned to accept it. Let's see. Where this company is headed for, as everything else, from what I've learned, it can change at any moment without prior notice. I mean, most people say, well, they've invested millions and millions of new equipment. They must have a good plan, right? Which in general, that is always, not always, seems to be the norm, I guess, right? When a company invests in millions of dollars in new equipment, then chances are they don't plan to sell it or let go of it. They got plans to do whatever. So I think for the most part, life works like that. Don't worry about tomorrow, as Jesus said. Tomorrow will be another day to worry about. Tomorrow will worry about itself. Live for the day and for today. Do the best that you can for today. And that's all you really have control over it. The way I look at it is we can't control the attitude. We can't control the attitude of somebody in front of you. Nor should we control them either. But you do have control of your action and your reaction to whatever they dish out. They might dish out something awful and vile, but that doesn't mean you have to respond to it accordingly. By the way, we are in Kentucky. I forgot to mention. Ah, this is really nice right here. I hope you guys can see this. Let's see if I can't get you closer. As far as mileage is concerned with this company, I think I've covered that a little bit. It's been disappointing. But I choose to stay. I firmly believe that where I am right now, well, let me put it in this way. I don't need WEL really to hold on, I gotta do something. I don't need WEL to, you know, to make them better. Or my situation is not really up to WEL anyway. It's to the sovereign God that I serve. I could be working for the best company out there and still be in the same situation. Or I could be working for the worst company and still be money ahead. Now, I believe in that. Now, whether I always act on that, whether I'll just stay here because of that attitude and not go home or not go anywhere else. Ooh. Then the battle between the good and evil in me rages on, right? Welcome to E-Town, Kentucky, otherwise known as Elizabethtown. By the way, the local temperature here is 61 degrees. Look at them babies. Right now, so far so good. Things are not exactly going smoothly as far as finances goes in the house. But since when does the perfect smooth finances ever goes well? You know, right? I mean, I don't know. I think we live in a world that we are taught to expect so much that if it doesn't come, then we're disappointed. Here's one prime example. Most songs out there that are being played are so outrageous and so out of touch, especially the love songs and country songs. Love songs. Most songwriters out there, they create this love songs that is so out of this world. I will love you till, I will love you forever and ever. I mean, dude, you can only love somebody till you die. They will, lyrics that goes, I will go to the ends of the earth, and I will go climb the highest mountains and dive the deepest ocean, and young kids, they fall into that. They fall into that. They start believing that's what love is, and then when the euphoria of the emotion of love goes away, then their whole world goes to shambles, and then they end up going in divorce. I truly believe that most divorces in the world, especially in the United States or wherever, are caused by high expectations out there that are never meant to be reachable in the first place. But if you've been listening to Hollywood love songs and movies and TVs out there, hey, I tell you what, you set up yourself for a fall and disappointment all your life. That's just the way I look at it. Okay, one of the things that I do have to confess, that for some odd reason, I don't know why, okay, this is beyond my understanding. There's this rumor going on in the company within dispatchers and co-workers at the office that Johnny B. Good is a good driver, and he is a great guy, and this, I don't know where they get this notion that I am this and that and this and that. In my mind, I'm the worst truck driver in the fleet. Wow, look at all these colors. Especially, look at the sign, it says closed. And then add the colors to it. Isn't that the most beautiful sight you ever seen? Right? I mean, how beautiful is that to see a sign that says closed, and then on the background with all the colors? I tell you what, Mona Lisa can jump off the cliff, I wouldn't care. That was the most beautiful, breathtaking picture I've ever seen. Picasso and all that multi-million-dollar paintings out there. That is nothing to the painting that I saw back there. Anyway, I don't know why, but it seems like every time I go to the office, I am somewhat kind of the talk of the town in the office, saying, you know, I'm this and that and blah blah blah. I don't know. If that were true, how come I don't ever win any awards, or especially those $700 prizes that they offer every month? Anyway, I got AJ calling me, so we'll catch you guys later. Peace.